Get ready.
This is the voice of Wayne America.
Lighten up, Francis.
With your host,
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Mike Carnes.
How do you measure yourself with other golfers? By height.
Only at WayneAmerica.com.
The supernova's gonna kill us all.
Okay, this guy is the real zero, that's true. Let's just think back when you guys were freshmen, huh?
.com.
Greetings from Wayne America. This is the Voice of Wayne America podcast, an exclusive here at WayneAmerica.com. I'm your host, Mike Carnes, and every week here on The Big Show, we sit down with somebody who has some kind of connection to the best town in all of America, and that, of course, is right here in Wayne America. I want to thank our sponsors, including AKA 142 Media, and your business can also be featured here. You can give me a jingle at 402-660-9682 or send an email to Mike at MikeyCProductions.com for more information on advertising on the Voice of Wayne America podcast. It's hard to believe that the 2017-18 school year is fast upon us. It's going to be a couple weeks here before things get going. And one of the things that make Wayne America great is the foundation that supports Wayne Community Schools. And with us on the big show this week is Lindsay McLaughlin, the Executive Director of Wayne Community Schools Foundation. She's talking with us on the phone this week. And the big thing to talk about, I guess, to get things started, Lindsay, is the Farmers Breakfast that's coming up next Tuesday, a big event that the foundation is putting on, and an opportunity to promote the school's new FFA program. And it's kind of I know there's a lot of excitement about it already. It's going to be at the Fire Hall Tuesday at 8 o'clock on August 1st. Talk a little bit about this Farmers Breakfast.
Sure. Well, thank you, Mike, for having me on your podcast this morning. This is great. We are hosting a Farmers Breakfast. It's anyone who has an invested interest in ag development within our community. The big buzz is that we have added an ag ed program and an FFA chapter for the upcoming academic year, and we thought it would be nice if we could have Ms. Toni Rasmussen on hand to present what she's going to be doing within the classroom, as well as what's going to happen within FFA. I know we have a lot, being in an ag community, we have a lot of people who understand the need for this new program. And so we felt that it was a good opportunity for Toni to educate everyone on the classes that are going to be offered, as well as the experiences these students will have.
And I've had a chance to talk with Toni. We did a story on her a while back after she'd been selected by the school board to head up the FFA program and the ag education, and I don't know that we could have found a better young lady to take over the program and try to build it up from ground zero. I know she's really excited about getting this started, and I think people who haven't had a chance to meet her yet are going to be very impressed with her when they talk to her at this Farmers Breakfast.
Oh, absolutely. Wayne Community Schools have a lot of great teachers, and she's just added to the bunch. She's such a go-getter. She has a lot of energy. She helps a lot with finding grants for her program. She's always willing to help out above and beyond just what she's doing for Ag Ed. I mean, I know we're going to talk a little bit more about some of our foundation events that have occurred, but she's always volunteering her time to help us out within the foundation as well. So we're really excited to have Ms. Rasmussen, and I know she's excited about being here.
Now, the breakfast on August 1st is going to be at the Fire Hall, I believe, at 8 a.m. Talk a little bit about what's going to happen at that Farmers Breakfast.
Sure. It's just an informal breakfast for those who are interested in hearing not only from Ms. Rasmussen, but we're also having Mr. Cantrell provide a presentation as to what he does with his ITE program and Power Drive. We think like those two, they're going to be kind of in the same area at the high school, so they'll kind of go hand in hand, and we thought Mr. Cantrell would be a nice addition to present as well. So like I said, it's pretty informal. Judy Coleman and I are going to be making some breakfast casseroles, so we'll be serving those in the morning, and then we'll have Toni and Toni do their presentations.
That'll be a good time, I'm sure, for everybody who's got an interest in the program. Which it kind of, I know I've been here a number of years, and I guess it never really dawned on me for a while, but that it seemed kind of strange to me. Silly, I don't know if it's the right word, but strange to me that an ag based community like Wayne didn't have an FFA program, and I'm glad to see that there's that there's renewed interest in it and an opportunity to start this up. So it'll be a great opportunity for people to get to know the new ag teacher here at Wayne High School. Now, I know the foundation has been working hard to help get that ag program off the ground and help get it some support. I know one of the things that recently the foundation helped secure money for was a new drone for the ag program, and there's been some other gifts that the foundation has been able to receive that have been based on the ag program. Can you talk a little bit about some of that stuff that's been happening recently?
Yeah, absolutely. We've had a lot of people who have shown interest in actually providing monetary donations for the Ag Ed and the FFA chapter. Farm Credit Services America, they provided a grant for $2,000 in which she got to purchase her drone. We also had King Enterprises and Pioneer Seed. They donated $1,000 each to the FFA chapter. Grossenberg Implement, Monsanto, they have all been willing donors as well. I know the Gillen family, they were the Farm Community of the Year, and they won a $2,500 gift from Monsanto to go towards any type of 501c3 organization, and they donated it to Wayne Community Schools Foundation. So that was very nice of the Gillen family to be thinking of us. Gosh, I know I'm missing some, and I apologize for that. But to all our donors who have showed interest, Farm Bureau, Wayne County Farm Bureau, they donated $1,000 as well. And so, like I said, I know I'm missing some, and I feel bad about that. But we just appreciate the support, especially because FFA alone has a budget of about $6,000 a year, and that goes towards students' travel, conferences that they attend, various educational experiences that they get to do throughout FFA. And that $6,000, that goes pretty fast, and it goes directly towards the student. So, we hope that these donors continue to show their support annually, because that $6,000 isn't going to go away, 1 year after another. It's that the FFA is a great opportunity for students. And typically how other FFA organizations survive is through their alumni chapter. And since Wayne Community Schools has never had an FFA, we don't have that FFA alumni chapter to help support those above and beyond costs. So the foundation has really committed to helping out the FFA within these next few years until the alumni chapter can be more established. But right now, we're very thankful for our area donors who are able to help support and get us started with the FFA program. So, like I said, I apologize for missing those donors who have showed their support. But please know that we really appreciate what they have done for us, and what they've done for the students who have a new opportunity in ag within the school.
Yeah, I think it's great that there's been a ton of support for this, and it's really neat to see here in Wayne America, see something like this get such a great financial support just to get things started here. So we're talking with Lindsay McLaughlin, the Executive Director of the Wayne Community Schools Foundation here on the Voice of Wayne America. Did want to take an opportunity to answer the question, what does AKA in AKA 142 Media stand for? It stands for many things, but what's most important is that AKA 142 Media provides awesome kick-in apps that can be downloaded to your phone or tablet. Whether it's your school, your favorite youth sports program, or your local business, AKA 142 Media can build an awesome kick-in app that meets your needs, and it has they've done a great job with the Wayne America mobile app that's now available for your smartphone as well. So if you get a chance to download that, and you can keep updated on the stories that are coming up on the Wayne America mobile app. For more information, send Kevin an email at kevin@aka142.com and tell him that Mike sent you. That's AKA 142 Media, awesome kickin' apps. We're talking with Lindsay McLaughlin, the Executive Director of the Wayne Community Schools Foundation here on the Voice of Wayne America podcast. And I know there's been a lot of stuff that the foundation is doing, and one of the big things that's coming up is the annual gift-a-thon. which is kind of an interesting concept and really is a great idea, I think, because it takes the pressure off the various teams and clubs to raise money for their activities, and the people in the community who support these groups. They kind of get bombarded with this fundraiser and that fundraiser and all these other fundraisers that go on, and this gift-a-thon concept has worked out really well for the school. And I think this is the second year that. So tell us a little bit, Lindsay, about how that works and how the money is used in the gift-a-thon.
Sure. Yep, this is our second annual gift-a-thon year, and what it does is we have a variety of clubs and activities within our program or within our school who did fundraising sales. What I mean by that is they would hire an outside organization to supply some sort of product or item for our students to sell. They would go out, sell these items, and they would only receive a portion of the funds raised. The rest of the portion would have to go back to the fundraising company for administrative costs. So we thought of this idea spurring off of Omaha does a one day of giving, Norfolk does a one day of giving. We thought, why can't we do this within our foundation instead of doing a one day of giving, but make it a whole week to provide students the opportunity to reach out to their extended family members who they would typically sell the products and items to provide just a one-time donation to support their student through their club and activity. So each club and activity sponsor would provided a budget as to what they would need regarding their costs for the year. The foundation collected those numbers, and we came up with a grand total of $40,000 as our goal to help support students directly through their clubs and activities. So the week of August 20th through the 27th, the annual gift-a-thon will be taking place. Wednesday is our gift-a-thon blitz night. What happens there is our students will go out into the community, door to door, asking for donations. Again, it's a one-time donation where 100% of the proceeds goes back directly to the student through the club and activity. Mm-hmm. There was a little hesitation last year as some people didn't really understand what was going on or how the process worked, but they can provide a pledge. They can provide their donation online. They can mail in their check or their donation, or they could wait until the blitz night, hopefully having a student come door to door. The sponsors as well as the foundation board felt it was important that the students still take responsibility and understanding what it takes to be involved and yet earn the support. So we felt that by having a blitz night, which is going to be Wednesday, August 23rd, those students will have the opportunity to still earn those donations. So it's actually a lot of fun. The students were very well represented and receptive of the idea. I know numerous students had come back and said how fun it was just to talk with the individual people at the door and kind of brag about what they do at the school. So even though there was some hesitation at first because it was a new thing and not a lot of people understood the process, I hope that this year, being at the second year, they'll understand that this is one time. All of your donation goes back directly to the student through the club and activity. I should say there are some exceptions. The foundation does an annual alumni letter, and then anything that our booster organizations do, whether that be Web, Music Boosters, or the Blue Devil Booster Club, those are exceptions to any type of fundraising. This is directly through the school. And it's a little separate from those other organizations, but still is kind of a cool concept. And I can't remember who came to my house last year, but I'll be looking forward to seeing who shows up at my door that night.
and talk a little bit about the school. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think that even the neighbors and the community members kind of liked talking with the students as well, because it provides a little bit more of a personal connection. And now that they may know that student, they might come out and watch them participate in whatever sport or activity that they do, whether that be power drive or even, they play girls basketball. You just don't never know.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. And I know another fun event you guys had this summer was the Cluck Cluck Golf Scramble that was part of the Chicken Day celebration. And that was kind of a hot weekend, as I recall. But from what I've heard, though, still was a good time and a great opportunity to promote the foundation and raise some money there as well.
Yeah, Friday, the day we had the Cluck Cluck Golf Tournament, it couldn't have been a better day. I know the day before that it was a scorcher, but Friday, the actual golf tournament day was perfect.
Yeah. And
I know, we had a lot of alumni back. We had 21 teams play 9 holes of golf and in a scramble format. And from what I gather, they had a great time. So
yeah.
Next year we're thinking about possibly doing 18 holes, but we haven't crossed that bridge yet.
Yeah. Well, it sounded like a good time. I talked to a number of people who were part of that. And they had a lot of fun with that golf tournament. It sounded like it was a good time. So
yeah, no, it was great.
Yeah, we're talking with Lindsay McLaughlin, the executive director of the Wayne Community Schools Foundation here on the Voice of Wayne America, and wanted to take a moment to talk about scrapbooks. If you are trying to put a scrapbook together but don't have the time to get it all done, Mikey C Productions now offers a professional scrapbooking service where we take all those memories, put them together for you in a scrapbook that your family will enjoy for years to come. Send me an email at mike@mikeycproductions.com for more information. And if you get an appointment made before August 1st, you'll get a nice little discount for taking part in the scrapbooking service that we offer here. And also, don't forget to check out the photo website to see the amazing images of kids being captured in their fun sports throughout the year, whether it's baseball and softball or last year's high school sports. It's part of what makes Wayne the special community that it is. Check out the photo website at mikeycproductions.smugmug.com to get your favorite photos from Mikey C Productions. Talking with Lindsay McLaughlin, who's the executive director of the Wayne Community Schools Foundation here. And I know the foundation has done a lot of great things for Wayne Community Schools. I mean, when you look at some of the stuff that the foundation has provided, everything from helping give laptops to students at the high school, to funding the backpack program, and even helping out with renovations at Kern Track and Field Stadium. Just a lot of things that the foundation does to help support the school district here in Wayne. What are some of the projects that you got in the hopper for this coming school year, and how can people in the community support those efforts?
One of our biggest focuses that we do throughout the year is called the IDEA Grant, and that's our classroom grant project. Teachers are able to apply for a grant within the foundation to fund a specific need for within their classroom. 4 grants go out, 2 per building, where we have helped fund classroom libraries, document cameras, iPads, Kindles for our ELL students. So that project is definitely every year something that we pride ourselves on because it helps students directly. So that's one way. If people would have interest, we accept donations for that. Obviously, we're still trying to fund lights for down at the Kern Track. We feel like when we have those track meets that go on later in the evening, it gets rather dark, and so we're hoping at some point we can put lights down on the track for our students who not only participate in track, but for everybody else who uses that facility. That's probably one of our most used facilities within Wayne Community School District.
You bet.
So those are just a couple of focuses this year that we do. Obviously, the Ag Ed, since it's new, especially within the FFA chapter, that's something that's going to be ongoing, especially with not having an alumni chapter. So that's just another way people can donate as well.
Yeah, the lights at the current track and field facility would be a blessing for a lot of people. I can remember covering a couple of track meets there where by the time we got to the 1600 relay, we were pretty much running that in total darkness. It's really hard to take pictures of a track meet in the dark.
Oh, I bet your flash only goes so far.
Yeah, the flash only goes so far, and it's really kind of difficult to even see what you're shooting, let alone get a good shot.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
That's
So,
funny.
if anybody has any questions about the foundation, how do they get in touch with you?
They can call me at the school, or they can shoot me an email. My email address is on our website, WayneCommunitySchoolsFoundation.com. So if they have any questions, or they can find us on Facebook as well. We have a Facebook page as well.
Okay, yeah, and that information on the Farmers Breakfast is on their Facebook page as well. So the Wayne Community Schools Foundation Farmers Breakfast coming up Tuesday, August 1st at 8 a.m. at the Wayne Fire Hall. A great opportunity to meet Tony Rasmussen as the new Ag Director and FFA Advisor for the school district, and she's a really neat young lady. If you haven't had a chance to meet her yet, this will be a great opportunity to do so. I think she's going to do some fantastic things with the school's FFA program. Lindsay, I want to thank you for talking with us on the show this week, and I know you're headed to the Coaches Association meeting this week to no doubt get some tips on taking Wayne girls basketball to uncharted waters this year, right?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope we can win a few games this year.
Yeah, I think you got a good group of girls coming back. You're going to have a good season this year. So.
Yeah, yep. No, we have a great group of girls, and so I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful for allowing to be on your show, and to all our donors and supporters throughout Wayne area and beyond, really. So thank you so much.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Lindsay, and best of luck to you on everything.
Great. Thanks, Mike.
All right. That's going to do it for this week's edition of Voice of Wayne America here on WayneAmerica.com. And I want to thank Lindsay McLaughlin, Executive Director of the Wayne Community Schools Foundation. Check back to WayneAmerica.com as we continue to tell the stories of the people who make this the best town in all of America, and that's right here in Wayne America. Have yourselves a great week, and we'll see you later.